everyone. Today we are going to bring up that subject that for some reason mass media refuses to discuss. And that is, obviously, if we go to such extremes to not talk about something, obviously there's really something there. I mean, you know what occult means? The definition of occult is hidden. So, I bleeped an alien, and I'd like to talk to you about what that entails. It is directly related to the British and Roman royal families. Both, they're pretty much one and the same entity, and they continue to breed within their own bloodline. They also bleed outside of their bloodline to create hybrids. In hybrids in society, what they do is, well, it's all work through telepathy, and basically, you know, like the militaristic father is like programming his child's brain all the time, and I mean, like, basically also talking to them telepathically, right? So I could be in the woods with 5 kids and just one is my own. Anyway, and the father of the 4, he was at his house, you know, guiding his sons, let's just say, or programming them, or telling them what to do. And anyway, this actually works like the Russian doll, right? Where it's kind of like it's hierarchical, an entity with an entity with an entity. I mean, what I want you to understand, the importance of me sharing this information is simply because we all have got to learn how to manage or manipulate our own energy. It's a matter of life or death for not only ourselves but our planet, okay? Our portals are decoded. Our portals are decoded by our collective consciousness. Our collective consciousness, therefore, is our collective consciousness has us teetering on a fulcrum of a moment that the North Pole could come toward the South Pole, and basically the poles snap and head toward the equator at 1,700 miles per hour. So basically, collectively thinking, that's where we're at. So therefore, when we get down to, you know, it doesn't, nothing else matters. If we have our Earth imploding upon us from its imposing ends, you know, coming toward us at 1,700 miles per hour in less than 20 hours, everything will be changed, and I don't think there will be many people around, except the Middle Earth people, the Inner Earth people, which our Inner Earth is all crystalline, because we are crystalline beings. We're becoming crystalline from the sun, and that's why we were imprisoned indoors a year ago, because the sun, it's almost like the sun got out of prison for all these sort of layers, and kind of going back to the Russian doll theory. You can think of people and planets like they're entities, all in the same. It's kind of the same, and also recall the myth. So many, there's a beautiful love story and family story for Jupiter, for every planet. It's all kind of one and the same. And what I also want to remind us about is the primary story of the Holy Grail is all about us saving our Mother Earth, right? And Mother Earth is the womb. It's also a portal, right? Each chakra that our body contains is a portal. It's an opening. It's a way of traveling interdimensionally. And the spiritual warfare that's going on has been going on for so many times. So many planets and people have been destroyed over and over and over and over again. This is the Martian Repeat Performance Program that we need to end. We need to clear the karma by ending this Martian repeat performance program, where non-benevolent or malevolent, okay, where nasty, negative, psychopathic, drug addict, everything negative and just dirty, nasty, unhealthy, all of that, all of those guys, they're on one team. We got that team. You'll find them wearing the pentagram, because let us remember the priest in the act of exorcism, right? And just real quick, I want to remind you of always the blonde playing the role in those exorcist movies, right? Always the blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl. There's something in that Irish negative blood, right? We get picked on like you can't imagine. We get targeted, we get tagged, we get every moment. How many squares of toilet paper I use have been counted. Not even kidding you. The royal family is some gay pedophile from the British royal family after my son. Like, he's just really sick and bragging to me because I guess he thought I was so poor that I would go for, this goes on here, okay? I don't go for that at all, ever, not ever, okay? And this is what actually keeps me from not sleeping at night. Right now we have a real issue, and that is that these